As you guys know, since we went over this a couple weeks ago, probably more than a couple weeks ago at this point, Illinois is getting a new flag. We already went over the top 10 picks that we'll potentially be voting on at some point this month. But I found the list of all of the flags that were submitted, and I think it would be funny to go through these and see what people thought would make a good flag for my home state. This first flag here, starting out strong, just a blue flag with Illinois on it. I cannot wait until they explain what this is. Illinois is a diverse and divided state, the majority being in the Chicagoland and the minority disliking it. There is no iconography that will unite it. You guys are too far lost. There's no point in doing anything interesting. Just put Illinois. Just put the word Illinois on a flag. That's why a simple flag with the state's name in bold letters is the only option. What is this, Calibri? Didn't even pick a cool font. It is the one thing we can all agree on. It's Illinois. We've got some fun designs here. What is this arrow thing? I want to know what this arrow is. Central star arrow symbolizes progress, innovation, and state sovereignty. Oh, it's also a star. That's weird. I don't really like that design. Oh, good. They submitted it twice, but with a different design in the background. This one's odd. You got a circle in the corner. Now this is a flag I can get behind. We all wait. Before I even commentate on it, let's just go over the meaning. The 21 poppy seeds. Wow, we are getting into the meta here. Usually they represent this with stars, or stars, usually just stars. Maybe occasionally some stripes. These guys got innovative. They represented it in poppy seeds. The 21 poppy seeds represent Illinois being the 21st state of the union. The blue and green background represents the 75% of the state border comprising of water and 25% land. The hot dog with toppings represents the agriculture and meat processing industries from the state vital in feeding our nation and the world. True. I don't know how they did it, but they gave a good explanation for this flag. It's a fun design. It's unique. I've got no complaints. Every single part of it seems to have a meaning. The only thing I think that could have improved this flag is if they added corn to the hot dog. Now, you wouldn't normally add corn to a hot dog, but that is a major crop in Illinois, so I feel that it's necessary. But otherwise, great flag. Am I dropping frames? I am so sorry, everyone, if that's the case. My internet has unfortunately been a little dinky as of late, so I apologize for that. Anyway, do you guys see what I meant when I said that? When I said, oh boy, we're just getting started. Here's number 9. This is literally just Bluey. Is he from Illinois? I don't think he's even from the United States. The blue heeler cartoon dog represents the below average rate of dogs in Illinois and the need for more. It also represents Australia's looming takeover of young America's minds. All right. All right, tell you all my young American minds out there. That includes you, Jeremy. Believe it or not. Cheers. How many of you think about Australia on a daily or near daily basis? Because this person claims that Australia is taking over the minds of young Americans. And I'll tell you what, I haven't thought about Australia in at least 2 weeks. Relationship to Illinois, I. Explain the meaning behind your flag. You. And it's literally just... It's just the page for the commission. I apologize for yesterday when things ended abruptly. I started the stream knowing that my internet was kind of whack. I thought it would just power through. It didn't, unfortunately. What is this? I mean, it's kind of a cool flag. Is that... It's like a bald eagle and a cardinal combined. 25 all the way. Honestly, this would be sick if it was just this, but I can't take it if it's 3 at once. That's too much. Lame. Hate it. That kind of reminds me of this. The Arstotzka flag from Papers, Please. I don't know if we can do that. This is too much, man. Who came up with that? Get that out of here. That's the same flag as earlier, but with a top hat. You know what? I don't want this one, but I do like this. I'll take this one. Just put a top hat on a bird. I love it. Well, how do I zoom in better? I want to... Oh no, what have I done? Oh no. Where did it go? Illinois. What is the goblin eating? First of all, it's eating off of a plate that is the state seal. It's dressed like Shrek a little bit. And it's goblin good. That's amazing. I want to hear how they explain this. The green background color represents our state's beautiful prairies. The goblin represents the uplifting spirit of our citizens, always hungry to achieve our dreams and goals. The state seal dish represents our state's government and the guidance and support it provides. The state of Illinois that is being consumed represents the nourishment that the state provides to its people. The text simply displays what is true. Please note that this is an obviously unserious submission. Oh, this coward. Did he really upload this? Did he really submit this thinking, what if they take it seriously? What if they look at this and think that, and this actually becomes the flag? Did he? He buckled under zero pressure. The description is in order. I understand what they were going for. This is like me when I'm bullshitting my way through a test. You just over-explain it. But I like it. I like it. They had me up until they cowered out. They cowarded it out at the end. Yeah, bro backed out. I can't believe it. If you're gonna do something, you commit to it 100%. You know who just tipped $1? Is that Jeremy? We're going for $4 total if that's the case. That is 4 Earths Shattered. The hot dog was better. I agree. Did we already go? We already went past the hot dog. It gets better though. Just you wait. 35 all the way. Just a picture of Abraham Lincoln. If this wasn't, I don't hate how simple this design is. But it's too simple. It's boring to look at. Looks too much like the Chicago flag. Get that out of here. What's the day goal for Still Wakes the Deep? I'll do it at... We'll keep that one tame. We'll just do a clean 100. I like that simple one, actually. I like simpler flag designs. Once you get a little too crazy, it's like... I don't know. I like the eagle one. This one's pretty awesome. State sovereignty, national union. Dumb, bad, awful, bad. This is like a high schooler who took 1 semester of graphic design. What is this? It's so it's so low resolution that like you got the artifacting there. How did they make this? Bad, 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 bad. Who is that? This flag submission represents our 16th president, Abraham Lincoln. It also represents the indigenous people of Illinois who should be acknowledged as our first residents. Sure. I don't disagree with that. I don't know if this is the representation that they want. 54 all the way. Oh, here we go. You know what? I didn't like the earlier one, but I can get behind this one. Wait, is that Chicago? Oh, no, capital in Springfield. Okay, I can get behind that. I thought it was Chicago for a moment. And I was about to disown it. This one's pretty good. I like this. You know, I think we should incorporate the American flag into every state flag. It should just be in there somewhere. I vibe with 59 now. Yeah, 59's good. 60's pretty good. Guys, we have 5,000 flags worth of content here. Here, let me zoom back out. We'll speed run through this a little bit. I like this one. My only criticism really is that I don't know what the cardinal is shooting at. Maybe it's more of a metaphor for how we just destroy everything in our path. It's not shooting at something specifically because it metaphorically is shooting everything. I like this one. 73 might be my favorite so far. The laser beam projects a powerful image of Illinois. I agree. I believe my design is so powerful it does not need to be discussed. Fair enough. I will refrain from discussing it any further. It's just so good. I mean, you got everything. I just said I wasn't going to discuss it, but it has to be discussed. You got the state bird, the state flower, a branch of some sort, a laser. You don't see enough just pure black backgrounds in flags. I think it brings a unique touch. I like that one a lot. The flag should be the face of R. Kelly and Robin Williams, because they're both from Illinois. Oh. Oh. We don't claim him. We don't claim that one. We've been doing just fine without him. Oh, you know what? I think I like this one better. Who is that? Whose face is this? Dave Matthews? The white and blue color is inspired by the Centennial flag, while the brown represents Dave Matthews Band. Who is this then? Which is fondly remembered to Illinoisans. The bird is the northern cardinal, the Illinois state bird. It destroying the Chicago skyline represents how the city is often overrepresented and other cities didn't get the representation deserved. 100% agree. This was a huge complaint I had when we were going over the 10 finalists. Chicago got represented so hard in so many of those flags when I mean, it's a cool aspect of Illinois, but it's not what Illinois is. So I like this. I like this a lot. Hell yeah. Legend is this cardinal got to LA just a couple days ago. This is an updated design of our flag, but modified to show how Illinois is now the state where freedom dies. Symbolized by the dead eagle being hung. Moving on. There are no words to be said about this one. It's perfect. This is my dog and she's happy. Another one. This things is a little stupid. My other dog. This person just uploaded 2 different pictures of their dog. They're not even... I mean, you'd have to turn them sideways, but they're not even in the right aspect ratio. Approved, dog, so cute. I agree with this one. This one... I think we can banish this one to the Shadow Realm. Forget everything I said. This one's the best one. They just made this one in MS Paint. At the bottom, we got corn because we are a corn state haven, and there's a tourist licking the bean. Above that, we have the John Hancock, Sears Tower, and Trump Tower. The 3 staples of the Chicago skyline, because everything in Illinois loves Chicago. Then to the left, we have the famous gas prices. Below that, we have pumpkins. Next to that, we have the CTA red That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Wow. We live in a society. We've got 4,000 more of these. This person just drew it on a piece of paper. Now this. All right, forget everything I said about every other flag ever. This is the most amazing thing I've seen so far. 129 goes hard. I couldn't agree more. Look at that. That is Abraham Lincoln riding a mammoth. What more needs to be said? This flag depicts Abraham Lincoln riding a woolly mammoth. Abe, who is the subject of our state motto, Land of Lincoln, represents honesty and virtue. The mammoth is an example of one of the most impressive creatures that roamed our state in its prehistory. The white background is an homage to the previous state flag, where the white separated it from the typical seal on blue bedsheet. I agree, the white makes it stick out more, but I think the real reason here is because they couldn't be bothered to draw a background. Everyone's flag should be like 129. I agree. Walrus. Yep. That's what that is. That's a walrus. Why on earth would they want that monstrosity? It's beautiful. Jeremy, what don't you understand? This is the greatest flag I've ever seen. Oh wow, we got a bunch that someone just drew on some paper. Incredible. Wow. Relationship to Illinois. Self. Explain the meaning behind your flag. Tradition. It's just the Illinois flag as is. The flag should be the Yeezus cover because Kanye's from Illinois. Don't Google if that's true. Forget everything I've said about every other flag. 146 is the best one. Because Illinois is funny. Who is this? How do you get built like this? This is it's like making eye contact with a hippo. Let's keep going. The entire rock. Yeah. Oh, I bet they didn't even design this. I bet they just pulled that off of Google Images. I like this one. Just a yellow background with a bunch of top hats. Relationship to Illinois. Me pa lived there. Explain the meaning behind your flag. It's a glistening nuts through. It's a glistening nuts though. First of all, whose face is this? Is that... It looks like angry video game nerd. Who is that? Soy Jack face? Is that a real thing? Is that actually what it is? Soy Jack face. Oh. You could be right. Interesting. Oh man. That's a pretty good one. We love that. We could have had a Soy Jack squirrel as the Illinois flag. Perhaps this timeline isn't as bad as I thought. Oh, we're living in a great timeline. Not to focus on this topic for too long, but our soon-to-be president is threatening, not threatening, taunting Canada, saying that he's gonna turn it into the 51st state. He's also eyeballing Mexico. He just announced that he's one of the primary things he wants to do is to rename the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of the Gulf of America. Let's not forget that one of the things he ran on was in celebration of the United States 250th anniversary. He wanted to have a nationwide party. Look, whether you wanted him or not, it's gonna be a fun 4 years. Oh boy, I want to see how they explain this one. Wow. I currently live in Illinois and was born here as well. I came back to Illinois for college and I decided to stay after graduating. The flag has a rainbow background celebrating the vibrant LGBTQ culture in Illinois, as well as the racial and ethnic diversity that makes this state great. The Chinese text is here to represent our fantastic Chinese community, the largest in the Midwest. There is a Chinatown in Chicago, I believe. And that's about it. I think, I had a pretty diverse school. I think I went to school with, maybe 2 Chinese people. Surprisingly enough, Illinois has a pretty prominent Filipino culture. For whatever reason, there's a lot of Filipinos around here. What does that text even say, I wonder? It reads, peace and joy, independent nation. Supposedly. which is what this state should aspire to be. In the center is an outline of the great state itself, with our most famous person, Abraham Lincoln, blushing to be honored on this flag. You know what? I don't hate it. Is that the KFC logo? Wait, where? Am I missing it? All right, bad, bad, bad. Not awful. Interesting. Oh, there we go. My favorite submission so far. I like this one. All right, let's see. Oh, hold on. Wow, okay. Keep in mind that someone had to go through all of these and put them in a doc. Lifelong resident of the state of Illinois. My origins trace back to my Native American ancestors that were here before Illinois was formed. In fact, my native tribe of the Kickapoo was in the settlement along the Embarrass River north of Greenup, closer to an obsolete town of Diona. My mother's middle name was an American Indian name of Weena. Then on my dad's side, we have a picture of my great-great-grandmother that was a full-blooded Cherokee. My ancestors are buried within 20 miles of me. I know a lot more about this person than I thought I ever would. I have lived in this wonderful state my entire life of 63 years. During that 63 years, I have watched the degradation and freedoms lost in this state. Usually Chicago or East St. Louis are mentioned, but the rest of the state is penalized for these people behaving poorly. Then those in charge are blaming the tools used and not the minds of those doing evil. I am submitting what Illinois actually represents as it has fallen to. Illinois has become a state of suppression of the people. Okay. Wow. I look forward to going through and seeing more political statements in here. Okay, okay. That one's pretty good. Uh-huh. Wow, okay. Yup. See, I need to know the thought process behind some of the people uploading. Like, you know, this is nice and simple, but did someone had to sit at a computer, design this, and look at the end of it and go, wow, I think this is good enough to be the Illinois state flag. And then share it with everyone. And now here it is, number 260 on the document. And this is a government document, Illinois Flag Commission. Okay. Oh boy, we've got a good one on our hands. Alright, gamers, let's see what this one is all about. In case it wasn't clear, we've got Abraham Lincoln shooting laser eyes at the Confederate flag as it burns. Explain the meaning behind your flag. 16th U.S. President and Illinoisan Abraham Lincoln is a symbol of our great state, and his hard work in quashing the Confederacy in the American Civil War cannot be understated. The background color is meant to evoke that of the Union Army uniform of the period, with the line represent the blood he shed defending our democracy to the bitter end. Lincoln would be proud to fly this beautiful banner commemorating his achievements. I agree. It's beautiful. It has to be our... Forget everything I said about every other flag. This is the best one. All right. All right. We've got another hammer and sickle. Let's see what it's all about. This design has a classic style that speaks to the true essence of Illinois, not only for those unfortunate enough to be trapped there among the insane tax policy, repressive social engineering, ludicrously socialist public unions, especially teachers, overbearing nanny statism, disenfranchisement of citizens in favor of illegal immigrants, and general top-down micromanagement by people who couldn't manage a lemonade stand, let alone others' lives. I think the meaning is crystal clear. Is this the same guy? I don't think so. Let's see. I was raised in Illinois from the age of 3, worked in the city and suburbs for more than 30 years, and was eventually forced to flee the state as it grew into an increasingly dystopian hellscape under the guidance of the corrupt Democrat machine. Okay. Look, you don't want to live in a liberal state. That's fine. Being forced to flee as it grew into an increasingly dystopian hellscape is crazy. To be fair, a lot of corrupt and crooked politicians came out of Chicago. I had a joke there. We're not gonna say it. We'll leave that. We'll leave that at that. That is a hamburger. Oh, sorry. Hot dog? That is not a hot dog. That is a hamburger. In fact, it's not even a hamburger. That's a club sandwich. I legit said flee out loud when I heard that because I was so shocked. Absolutely insane to say you fled Illinois. That's crazy. But I do like, you know what, if we're gonna have a flag, I wouldn't mind it looking like a sandwich. Let me say that. Let's keep moving on. No, I thought we were only gonna go through like a handful of these, but the more we keep going, it just continues to be interesting. This is someone's kid. Wow, a lot of people just uploading the same flag. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay, yup. All right, boys. Here we go. I'm a lifelong resident of this once great state of Illinois. 3 generations of my family have lived here, and I've watched it deteriorate into anarchy, chaos, high taxes, and over-regulation to the point that it is almost uninhabitable. The best thing that can happen is to redesign the flag. Yes, I'm sure that will solve everything because that flag does not represent what we have become. No, to their credit, to the commission's credit, they posted all of this. It's all up to publicly see. You know, they didn't even look at this and delete it. They're putting it up here. So, I mean, all these people talking about how they're being oppressed by the government, not being allowed to say what they have to say. Guys, your flag is right here. My flag represents the current culture in Illinois and represents all the diverse people of Illinois, and it includes a universally well-known symbol of equity, because that's something the state is trying to achieve for all of its citizens, no matter how much wealth needs to be redistributed to people that didn't earn it and will never be productive citizens. Oh yeah, I'm not saying the government doesn't have issues, but I mean, credit where credit's due. They're not hiding these designs. They're not blocking out what these people had to say. I like this one. I think our flag should be a picture of the current flag. That's good. This is a good one. We should definitely have a real person's hand and like a school background. Yes. How many more communist references will there be? Well, that's the third one in about 350. So, considering there's about 4,500 more of these, I think it's safe to say that we'll probably be running into quite a bit more. I would guess around, you know, maybe 50 total. Yep. This is a good one. I like this one. I haven't seen a turtle yet. My flag represents the great turtles of our state. Illinois is home to 17 different turtle species. This flag shows what Illinois is all about. I didn't know that. I didn't know we had 17 different species of turtle. That's awesome. That's great. 358 is fire. What was 350? Was that the... I'm not going back. Okay. Finally, the handcuffs breaking represents Illinois being the first state to abolish slavery. Not what I thought it was going to be about, but okay. I like this one with just a bunch of different animals. That's good. Oh, just a map of Illinois. Yep. Wow. Okay. We are the #1 seller of pumpkins. So I did a play on that. That's not even a play. That's just a... That just is a pumpkin. Maybe that's a little generous. That vaguely resembles a pumpkin. That one's pretty good. 382 is Chad all the way. I agree. Looks like a half-eaten pumpkin. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Big fan, lived in a state neighboring Illinois my whole life. Will probably move to Chicago. Explain the meaning behind your flag. Has 2 anime girls, some Arabic text. It represents the culture of... Does anyone know what this is? Of Stwabe's server? Of course, 420 is batshit crazy. This is awesome. I don't know what that says, but I mean, it's got everything. It's a fun green color. You got a gradient to it. You don't see that too often on flags. You have a sword and 2 anime girls. What's there not to love? I'm personally a fan. Again, I don't know what this says, but does it even matter? Is that a sperm? My flag is very simple, but it has the blue winding on the left to represent the Mississippi River, and then the ovular creature is the Tully monstrum, a fossil found first and only in Illinois. Is it only in Illinois? So we do have... Our state fossil is, in fact, the Tully monster. Let me pull up a picture of this bad boy. Oh, yep, that's terrifying. I hate that. Yep, look at that bad boy. Alright, yes, indeed, very sperm-like in some aspects, but... you know, in a lot of ways, I can see how this went extinct. This doesn't look very, evolutionarily viable. Like, the eyes, the mouth, what is going on here? Seems a bit unnecessary. But I digress. It's kind of awesome looking. I did think that was a sperm, though. I can't wait until we run into a flag that does have a sperm on it, because it's definitely gonna be there. Like, there's 5,000 flags here. There's got to be at least one sperm. At some point, someone's definitely hidden a penis somewhere in the flag. 433 looks kind of sick. So this is a reference to a band called Cheap Trick. They're not like the biggest band ever, but they're pretty popular. And they do come out of, I think they come out of specifically Rockford, Illinois. My city, so hell yeah. Another doggy. Always love that. Just someone's carpet. Skyscraper on the left side. National forest on the right side, divided by a river. We are Illinois. If you look at it abstractly, I can see it. You just gotta suspend your disbelief a little bit. Another doggy. This one might be my favorite so far. That's a good boy. Oh, wait, here we go. The only time I have had an address outside of Illinois was while I was training in the Illinois National Guard. I am a lifelong voting and tax-paying citizen of Illinois. Stay with the one we have. There's nothing wrong with it, except people who have a stupid woke idea that everything must be changed. There are enough wrong things in the state that you can work on. Lord knows you have made a mess of the ones you're working on. Oh my god. Look, they want to change the state flag. So what? Look, I hate woke as much as the next person, but you can't just call everything woke. Kind of defeats the purpose. Who is this? Google Harry A. Gines. Only few U.S. Black men have a writ of certification granted by the U.S. court. It gives me a great honor to be able to apply for the Illinois state flag. The above-mentioned case depicts the original writings of President Abraham Lincoln, 13th Amendment. Thus, I, Harry A. Gines, in fact, can be noted in U.S. history as the first black man of reparations in U.S. history. So this guy just uploaded a picture of himself to be the flag? Google him right now? Do I Google this man? Do I give this man what he wants? First of all, look, this man's got a serious look. If there's anyone to put on the flag, it's between Abraham and this guy. Indeed. All right, hold on. Hold on. All right, this guy's got a court case, and we gotta look it up. Oh, wow. Nothing comes up. Wow. Look, I just copied and pasted. Let me see if I can get this to work. Oh god, this guy has a Twitter page. Allow me to go through it real quick. Oh, I have to sign up. Ugh. I have a Twitter account. I don't remember the password. Well, that'll be a problem for another day. Okay. All right, there is stuff to look up about this guy. It's not very interesting. Well, I'm sure it's interesting if you dig far enough, but we've got 4,000 more flags to go through. We don't got time. You can look them up on your own time. Did they do this as a school assignment? Is that why there's so many pieces of paper with child drawings as submissions? God, I cannot talk today. I apologize, everyone. I've not been sleeping too well this week. My ability to speak has just been deteriorating over time. But this literally looks like a class assignment for first graders. To be fair, I think that's how our I think the current US flag was decided. It was some kid's drawing. I mean, really all they did was rearrange the stars, but you know. For all we know, Harry could be a special ops insurgent. Yeah, I have no idea. But he claims to be the first black man to receive reparations. Oh, here we go. Still going. Any fun ones yet? I'm a little scared to zoom in. Hold on. Hold on. Let me Okay, okay. I think it's safe. It's not too explicit. But I think what we have here is, on the right side, you have a sort of furry. I imagine that's one of those foxtail butt plugs. And on the left side, you have a man holding could be a bloody condom. That's what I see. Test tube, maybe. Maybe he's doing science. I have no idea. I don't think I would want that to be anyone's flag. Look, it can be whoever this guy is. That can be his flag. Oh, here we go. Yup. Wow. Okay. Oh, here we go. What is this? Possum eating an orange slice equals Illinois. All right. What is this? They just submitted paragraphs. And it looks like a legitimate submission. Hold on. My mother grew up in Oak Park, Illinois, in a family of 6 siblings, 3 still in Illinois. Her father was born in Chicago. His mother was born in Chicago. Her parents were immigrants to the state from County Monaghan, Monaghan, Ireland. Bridget Berry and... okay, alright. I don't need your family history here. I am not an artist of any sort, so I cannot submit an actual visual. However, as a professor of Native American Studies, I want to suggest it is imperative that 2 indigenous peoples be represented in the new flag. The builders of the highly significant Mississippian period city of okay. Preferably with the largest mound itself, and the most recent tribes such as Sauk / Meskwaki and Potawatomi. Oh my, I swear they're doing this to me on purpose. They already know I can't talk tonight. Oh man. That was tough. Please also incorporate something about immigrants, agriculture, the Great Migration. Yep, put all of that in the flag. I'm not going to design it myself, but I'm going to tell everyone else how to design it. But you know what? 3 paragraphs as a flag. Certainly unique. You're right, we have yet to get paragraphs as a flag. Haven't seen that one yet. Oh god. Oh god. The document stuttered. What is with what are with people drawing lasers shooting out of eyes? This time we've got an elk shooting lasers. This one's just a combination of a bunch of different flags. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Another one. Here we go. All right. Everyone, buckle your seatbelts. Hang on tight. It seems to be an accurate representation of the current political belief structure in the state and the amount of freedoms that have been poached from the citizens of our state. Wow. Wow. Number 4, add it to the list. Alright, what's going on here? My flag is a colorful interpretation of how I view our state of Illinois as a nation. It's all Chicago. This is everything I hated about the actual top 10 flags all in one flag. You have Chicago in the background. You got the Chicago flag. I don't even know what these are, but it's probably Chicago. That's a bald eagle. Eating, what is that? What is it eating? Its eye is the United States flag. Its mouth, its beak is the Chicago flag. What is it eating? They don't say. Hamster, rabbit. Is it eating a small hamster? You know what? It's certainly unique. I'll give them that. Just a big karma symbol. Oh, here we go. Wait, is that it? I can't. I thought that was Trump for a moment. That is Lincoln. All right, let's keep going. This is good. I don't know. This was for a homework assignment. I'm sure he passed with an A. A+. Wow. So this was people's homework assignments. Oh, the same one that was here earlier. Okay. Okay. I swear, we've passed this same flag like 10 different times. They really believe in their flag. This is just someone's face. .666 is such a flag. Hold on, I gotta go back and see which one that was. Yup. What was redacted here? I need to know. That's the first time we've seen text redacted. Okay. Okay. I'm just looking for more hammers and sickles. There's bound to be more. Oh. More redacted text and it's prison bars. Okay. Come on, come on, more funny ones. I want more funny ones. If people suggest the same thing on the same day, can people combine days? No. No. 100 days is 100 days. We got an axolotl there. Okay. Paracosm, you've made it to 100 days before. I believe in you. You can do it again. Alright. Oh, here we go. We've got Goku. That's Goku Black, right? Going Super Saiyan God mode. I'm from Peoria, and I love to make YouTube videos. I have 2 million subs on YouTube, and I just want to see my flag on everything. This is your flag? You just claim Dragon Ball? Oh, and he's backing out. Just a little troll. Don't come get me for this. Come on. You coward. You upload that, you say, yeah. And you can come to me for more good ideas. In case you need them. (918) graphic design is my passion. Oh boy, okay. Oh, they didn't actually say that, but oh man. Nice. That is indeed graphic design is my passion. That's how I designed stuff when I was in, like, 2nd grade. God, I need to get past all the... Now that's a flag I can get behind. It says Illinois means the state here, and the green symbolizes the corn we grow. Yes. 10 out of 10. Brat, Illinois forever. Illinois is Brat. I got a Goku pillow for Christmas once. I don't watch Dragon Ball. God. See, now that I know that this was a homework assignment, it just takes the magic out of the drawings. Now I see them and I'm just like, get me past all these little kids. I gotta duck all these kids just trying to get to all the all the communism references. Get these children out of my sight. I want nothing to do with them. He was shirtless too, as he should be. Oh, here we go. Explain the meaning behind your flag, Brat. Hell yeah. All right. It seems like after we hit about 500, they started losing steam. I think, you know, really the most passionate people are going to show up at the beginning. You know, the people who really want to design the flag. These are people who, you know, after about a week after the whole thing was announced, you know, they finally got around to it, but they're not super stoked about it. All right. There were no more flags. Can confirm. A lot of these seem to be repeats or children's homework. A lot of it was children's homework. These teachers are out here. They're thinking, you know, one flag was decided after being a homework assignment. Maybe we'll make history again. Those teachers are doing a huge disservice to the people in the Illinois Flag Commission. Because they have to go through all of the submissions. I think my favorite ones that we saw earlier, definitely Abraham Lincoln riding a mammoth. Abraham Lincoln lasering the Confederate flag. That was a good one. And the Goblin one. The Goblin one was pretty cool. I like those. Those were all really good.